It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Washington Commanders. And it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. The rain started earlier today. It hasn't let up much. It is going to be a wet one. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Nice and dry here in the booth. But, Greg, you've been down on the field and played in one of these sloppy, wet, rainy games. What is it like?
Well, it depends what position you play. For the offensive defensive linemen, they love it. It's a little bit slower. The defense is a little bit slower to react to the ball. A lot more runs, less pass protection. So for them, they're thrilled. But for anybody who has to handle the ball on either side, offense or defense, this is a nightmare. You're stressing about what gloves, no gloves. Do I sometimes wear gloves? The quarterback, towel. There is a lot of conversations going on with the equipment guys in the locker room. Rain games for skill players are the worst.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Really nice play here by Tony Pollard. You think back to last year, Mike, and it's really the first time he was ever the feature back in Dallas. And a big element of his game is their ability to use him in the passing game. Last year had 55 catches.
First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Jordan McGee there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Hopkins sent in motion. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
And he will have the Commanders first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run here with Pollard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1 quarter in the books. 14-7 is our score. It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good, and they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now, a handoff to Eckler. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They run it once more with Eckler. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to set him up with first and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more...
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Patterson now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Folk now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Commanders' offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. Room to run past the 30. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and the pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. The Commanders set to kick this one away. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Quick hitting slant there. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Throwing now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's to the former Jaguar and Falcon, Calvin Ridley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. Slot man in motion left. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in everyone to our halftime report. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Coach, thank you. And the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
To the air now. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
They give to Pollard on the option. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. Third and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They run. Eckler. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
He needed 13, and that's exactly what he got. By the nose of the football, it's a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's caught by Eckler. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, He tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quickly to the outside and complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. The Titans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. Running here, it's Pollard. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
Nice grab there by Ridley, and this is a unit that this Tennessee Titans offense has continued to search and build ever since the departure of A.J. Brown a few years back. And now with the signing of Calvin Ridley, a guy who has been a playmaker everywhere he's been, they're starting to put together a really nice receiving core down in Tennessee.
10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw yet again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Commanders' offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
They'll keep it on the ground. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Commanders go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
It is 2nd down and 5. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got Boyd. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, after that conversion, now the conversation on the sideline is, what do we do if we score? Are we content with just kicking an extra point and tying this thing up? Or does this coach decide to go for the 2-point conversion and try to win in regulation? First things first. You're going to have to score, but, man, I hope we get to see that decision.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's 2nd down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He's got it at the 3. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Second down, goal to go. He'll drop to throw. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So now, pressure situation for Riley Patterson. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, zeros on the clock, seals the deal. As they come from behind, you may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.